Hello, I'm Tom Keegan, and he's Matt Tate. We are KU Sports Extra with a bracket breakdown with the East region on the plate now. Matt Tate, we did this with the Midwest. In the East, tell me, who do you think's coming out of the East to win it?
I've got Virginia, the 2 seed. I like the way they play defense. I love Tony Bennett as a coach. If you saw our spring magazine, our March magazine, you saw we all listed our coaches in there and the top 10 consensus coaches in the business right now, and Tony Bennett was in there. So I just think that Virginia, if you can play defense in this tournament, you can advance pretty far. And I don't think their road's easy by any means, and I think it's a tough bracket. But I don't love Villanova. I know you like Villanova. I'm not in love with them as a 1 seed, and I don't think they get out of it. I've got Virginia.
I think Villanova's really, really good. I do, but I'm not even taking Villanova. I'm taking Michigan State, peaking at the right time, tournament-tested players, tournament-tested coach, Tom Izzo. I'm picking Michigan State. Now,
a little head-to-head between us in round 2, potentially.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of like the Big 12 tournament when we had head-to-head with Texas and Iowa State. Nothing on the line. We didn't even bet a dime, and we were both rooting so hard for our team.
Right, because you picked Iowa State to win it all, and I picked Texas to win it all. Hey, who knows? Maybe Texas had if Iowa State didn't knock them off.
Good point.
Best player in the region. Who are you going to go with here, Matt, in the East region?
I like North Carolina State's Cat Barber. I think he's so skilled. He's impossible to guard, and just when you think you might have found a way to corral him, he sets up teammates left and right, high and low. Cat Barber, love the guy.
He had something like 42 points in a game recently, and
yeah.
Kansas recruited him, and then I don't know if he was quite the right kind of personality they were looking for. That's a real nice way to put it.
Yeah, that's not bad. Who do you have?
Montrezl Harrell of Louisville.
Love that.
Is just a great college basketball player. He's a terrific defender, runs the floor great, terrific rebounder. He's really a load.
I like that.
So there's a couple of good players there. And next we go to the strangest seeding in this bracket. What do you say?
Well, you already mentioned them, and I'm going to go with Michigan State. I think the 7's probably about right for what they did this season. They're hot as molasses right now, if you will. And when I say hot as molasses, you put it in a pot on the stove and you heat it up, and then it's hot.
Yeah, you could. Whatever you put on the stove would be hot.
Hot as molasses.
You're right.
Got to give a shout out to my boy Nick Wood for that phrase. If any of you know him, you understand.
Hot as molasses. Yeah. I love that. But I went with Michigan State as well.
Did you? Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't look right.
They should be like a 5 seed.
Right. That's a nightmare for that 2 seed to look up there and see. Michigan State 7?
Yeah, I didn't like them as that seeding at all. Who do you have as your Cinderella pick in the in the East? Sorry,
in the East, Cinderella. I've got Northern Iowa. I think that's a talented team that won't be pushed around by anybody, won't be intimidated by anybody, and has plenty of players, plenty of coaching too, to make a little run. Again, a lot of that comes from the fact that I don't love Villanova. And I know I'm going to keep saying that. So hopefully this will be over soon before you get tired of hearing it. But I just think Northern Iowa as a 5 seed definitely can make a run. And we'll see how far that run goes. But, again, there's a seed, right? Even though they probably deserve a 5. How are they a 5 and Wichita State's a 7? That just
it's
perplexing.
Crazy.
What do you have?
I mean, they should be about the same.
Right.
Absolutely both should be 4s or 5s.
Yeah, agreed.
I have Michigan State. Obviously, if I have them,
Michigan State heavy bracket.
Yeah, if they're going to the Final Four on my bracket, then obviously they're my Cinderella pick.
Sure.
Coolest name in this bracket in the East. I'll let you tell yours first. Maybe the same guy. I don't know.
I love mine, and it goes back to NC State, and it has nothing to do with his ability to play the game. This guy, senior forward, Staats battle.
Wow.
He's in a stats
selfish,
battle.
Huh? He's selfish thinking about his
life.
Stats. I think Cat Barber's in a stats battle.
Cat Barber was almost a cool name.
Yeah.
Really.
But Stats battle
when I found
is
his
awesome.
Stats battle.
This is the all-name team.
He's played in 5 games this year, so his stats really have been a battle for him because he's got next to none.
Do you think that Cat Barber was named Cat because he's slow as molasses?
Yep, I do. I do. And I've thought that for at least 12 seconds now in my life.
He's incredibly quick.
He is. Who do you have? Name team.
Name team, Scoochie Smith of Dayton.
Scooch on over.
Yeah, when he was a little kid, he was scooching so fast, so they called him Scoochie.
I like it. I like it a lot. Man, you're good at the names.
I love the names. So that's it for our East region. Matt Tate and Tom Keegan here. We'll keep it tuned to KUsports.com throughout the conference, throughout the NCAA tournament, because we're going to just be blogging and we're going to be putting up KU Sports Extras, and we're going to be doing some podcasts.
Finding cool names, too, is what we're going to be doing.
We are. We've only touched the surface
We've
on that.
only just begun.
Because the South region has some unbelievable names.
Yeah.
It's the all-name region.
Awesome. KU Sports Extra, thanks for checking out this episode. And if we missed a name or you know about one, please, please, please put it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Take care.